What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So today we're gonna take a look at this. This is the Axis Air Compression Massager. All right, guys, so Lifepro did send over this for me to do a review of, but with no prior agreement whether to do a positive or negative review. This is my own thoughts on this massager. And what this is one of those boot massagers. You guys ever see those? They're like super big boots that you put over your feet, your legs, your thighs, your quads. It goes all up your leg and it uses air to compress onto those muscles. And a long time ago, I remember going to the Austin Marathon, maybe 3 or 4 years ago, and these things were really, really expensive. They were like, I wanna say, you know, 2 or 3 grand. They were pretty expensive, but just like those massage guns that I review, these things are coming down in price. And I think that these are gonna be the new things coming out now because a lot of companies are reaching out to me to review their compression massage gear. So this is one of those compression massage boots. Let's go ahead and see what it's all about. All right, so I'm gonna take it out of the box and put it on over here. All right, guys, so this is the carrying case that it comes in. Pretty nice carrying case. I'm glad it does come in a carrying case because when it is out of the carrying case, it's a rather large thing. So let's go ahead and see what's in this compartment. This is going to be the air compressor. So this is what is going to put air into those chambers. And this thing does have 4 chambers. It has one on your foot or ankle area, one on your calf, one mid leg, and then one upper leg as well. So this is supposed to be a rechargeable one, but for some reason, the one that I received does not charge. So I do have to plug it in. It will not turn on if it's not plugged in, but it's supposed to be charged and it's supposed to work for about 6 or 8 hours, but mine, it needs to be plugged in. So let me go ahead and plug it in, and it's just this type of plug right here. It's not USB-C, it's just one of those regular DC plugs. It's a 12-volt plug. So let's plug that in. Okay, so that's plugged in now. So we have to open the other compartment, and this is gonna be where the boots are. So like I said, it does have boots, and when you do get it, you do have to kind of assemble it. It's pretty easy. The wires don't come attached to it, but if you open this first compartment over here, if you guys can see that, it does have these little, little hoses that you would just attach to the boots, and then you're done. So there is a left and right one, and of course you don't want to wear anything sharp. You don't want to have any kind of metal objects on your pants, on your lower legs, so make sure there's that. And there was a right one and there is a left boot. So what you would do to put on the boot is simply just slide it on. And they said that this is made for somebody who is 4'10" to 5'10". So I'm 5'11", and they work well for me. And I am a pretty big dude. I'm 5'11", 240 pounds. So I have bigger quads, bigger calves than the normal person. And I've worn this and it works just fine for me. They also say it works for a size 11.5 foot. I have a size 12 foot. So this Axis massager should be too small for me, but it fits me just fine. I use this, especially after my ultra marathon. So like I say, just slip it on right there. You can zip it. Like if you want to unzip it, you can just unzip it and put it on. But for me, it works just fine if I just slide it on. So after that, you put on the other one the same way, just like you would put on some pants. So there you go, slip that on, and then it's on over your legs. My feet do stick out just a little bit on it. So after you do all that, all right, let's see if I can get this. So after you do all that, you would plug it into the back over here. Just make sure it's on correctly. Plug that in, just have to hear the clicks, and then you turn it on. Like I said, this should be rechargeable. The batteries in mine do not charge, so I do have to have it plugged in, but this should work unplugged. So let me go ahead and turn this on. So press the button right there, and then press start. So just press start, and then it's gonna do its thing. So like I said, it does have 4 chambers. It has chambers on, like right here, it's 1 chamber, 2 chambers, 3 chambers, and then 4 chambers. And then with those chambers, you have different settings, you have different modes. I think there's 4 different modes. So the first one is just going to gradually increase the pressure from your feet all the way up your legs. So you can see right there, my feet are getting compressed with that air. So it's kind of like a feeling as if you were getting your blood pressure taken, like that. That's how it feels. If you ever got your blood pressure taken, I'm sure you've gotten that done. So that's pretty much how it feels. And there are different levels. Like if you are using the millimeters mercury, this one is a 90, and I find that that's pretty good. But you can also put it to 120, you can put it 150, 180, 210, 240. And I've never put it up that high. I actually think that 120 is pretty good for me. Other than that, I feel like it's too much of a squeeze. Let's put it at 150 right now. I'll put it at 150 right now and see how that feels. And like I said, right now, it's just squeezing, doing its thing. And it's just about a 30-minute time that you could do it for. They do say that you should start off at 20 minutes and then increase the length that you use this. I'm pretty sure it can go all the way up to 90 minutes. So you can use this for 90 minutes. And you can see right here, right now it was squeezing my feet and then it was squeezing my calves. Now it is squeezing all the way up to my knees right now. And then the next one is going to be my upper quad over here. So that's what it's doing. That is the first hitting, a sequential type of pressure where it just squeezes from your feet all the way up the leg. So right now, the middle portion right here is deflating, and then this top part is inflating right now. So it's getting pretty high. And like I said, 150 is pretty strong. I haven't even put it up above that because the squeeze on here is a really good squeeze. So let's see if we put it onto mode 2. I think if I put it to mode 2, it's actually going to inflate all the chambers all at once. So you'll see me have this type of elephant leg that you see when people do use this type of compression boots. So right there, everything is increasing, starting from my feet, it's going all the way up my leg. So there you go. That's basically what it does. Again, I use this after my ultra marathon. I laid down on my bed and I put these things on, and I'm telling you what, it felt pretty great having this squeeze your legs, getting those sore muscles squeezed. And this one is actually an all-encompassing, because the other ones that I have, I actually reviewed the other Lifepro type of boot that they have. It's only on one side. This one is 360, so it's all around. Like right now, my legs are huge. Look at that. So that's the good thing about this one, is that it is a 360 compression. It is squeezing at all angles. Not one side is squeezing and the other side is just a cloth where it's just using that pressure. This is all squeezing 360 all the way around. So now, right now, everything is inflated. And like I said, 150 is pretty high. I might have to put that down to 120. I think 120 is what I like. Again, it could go up to 240. This is 120 right now. Whew. And that, right now it's deflating. So what it did right there, it inflated all the way to 120 on all the chambers and then held it there for like 10, 15 seconds. And now it's deflating back down, and that's going to also increase the circulation to that body parts, just because it is squeezing your legs. It's gonna allow all that lactic acid to flush out of your system. And now it's reflating again. So let's go ahead and see what mode 3 does. Mode 3 feels like it's almost the same thing as mode 2. It's inflating all 4 of the chambers over here. You see my feet stick out just a little bit, just because I have size 12 feet, so they do stick out just a little bit. Whoa! So this one, I think, is what's it going to do for the mode 3? It inflates the bottom half, and then it goes ahead and inflates the top half. So right now, the bottom half is deflating, and the top half is inflating. So yeah, that's what mode 3 is. Let's see what mode 4 is. Mode 4 seems like everything is inflating. So everything is inflating up to 120. Again, after my ultra marathon, this was a pretty awesome feeling. I would definitely suggest this for a lot of runners if you do like this. They do have cheaper options other than this one. This one is going to be pricier, but we'll talk about that price a little bit later. Right now, it's inflating all the way up to 120. Again, I don't think I could go above 120. I could go up to 150, but 120 is more than enough pressure for me. So that pretty much inflated all the chambers and then it deflated. So pretty similar to mode 2. Other than that, you can increase the time on here, increase the pressure over here as well, and then you can select what part you don't want. So say your knee is hurting, you don't want to have that compressed, and it'll only compress the parts that you do have lit up. So do I think that this is good? You know, I can't really say that this is scientifically proven to improve your recovery, make it faster, but I can say that this does feel good on the legs, especially this big boot one where it is all encompassing and everything is getting inflated. So this is a really nice thing. And what I like about these compression boots is that you don't have to do anything. All you have to do is sit back, relax. You can watch TV. You could even fall asleep. You know, after I used it during my ultra marathon, I actually fell asleep when using this. So it's pretty relaxing, pretty comfortable when you are using this. So how much does this Axis Air Compression Massager cost? This is gonna cost you $499 on the website, and that is a lot of money. It is a pretty pricey product, but like I said, they do have other products that are cheaper that do similar things to this, but it's not gonna be the same compression as this one. They do have discount codes. I actually have a discount code for this as well. You can find that in the description box down below, but this is $499. All right, so who is this product for? I think this is for anybody who likes to have their legs compressed, who want to just lay back and not have to do anything. The machine's gonna do all the work for you, but you're gonna have to like that type of blood pressure cuff feeling around your legs, because that's basically how it does. It's not gonna be a shiatsu type of massage. It's gonna be like a squeezing effect. And for me, I do feel like it is relaxing. Again, I said that I fell asleep when I was using it. So what are my pros and cons? My pros are going to be, for sure, I like that it fits my body. I am 5'11", 240 pounds. This is a product that does go over my legs. I have no issues with that. I like that I can just lay back and not have to worry about working the machine, working a massage gun on myself. It does all the work for you, and it is super relaxing. The next pro, if it did work for me, is that it is portable. I could just charge it, and it has about 6 to 8 hours of battery life. So I wouldn't have to worry about having it plugged in. But like I said, for myself, I do have to plug in. And the good thing about Lifepro is that they do have a lifetime warranty on all their products. So I just had to message them. I had to message their warranty service, and they are sending me a new one right away. I just wanted to get this review out before I got this one. So that is a good thing. They do have a lifetime warranty on all their products. What is gonna be my negative? My negative is gonna be the price. $499 is pretty pricey, but that's just what the cost of these things are nowadays. They're probably gonna go lower and lower, you know, maybe next year, but right now, for something like this, which is more of a all-encompassing type of product, it's gonna be a little bit pricey. Another negative is probably gonna be maybe you're not gonna like that kind of pressure feeling. Some people don't like that. It could feel a little bit claustrophobic to some people, but for me, again, it feels relaxing. So what I'm gonna give this as Goku Runner rating, I'm gonna give this a Goku Runner thumbs up, especially if my product worked correctly with the battery working. So it does get a Goku Runner thumbs up. Despite the price, I do like it. It's a lot cheaper than other products similar out there. I know you guys know of the other bigger companies that sell something similar to this, but I feel like it's the same thing. I haven't used those, but I feel like it's gonna be the same thing as those other ones. It feels good, and the pressure is really high. So again, it's a Goku Runner thumbs up for me. And if you guys enjoy this review, give me a thumbs up as well. Leave me a comment, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.